Good evening, everybody. Hey, I forgot to turn my hexagon on. Oh, we had to have that on. Hello. Good to see everybody tonight. Been quite a busy day for me. Had to pick up Chico. Chico's in the chat. Picked him up from the airport today. We had a great day. Got to hang out with my buddy Richard early this morning. Talk strategies. It's very interesting, man. I feel like all I do nowadays is talk crypto. Between our Patreon group meetings, I have at least 2 of those per day with people, so those are 30 minutes each. Then I'm having meetings with friends locally, and we're talking crypto strategies. My brain's all jumbled. Hey, Happy Silver. Saludos. Is it Mexico? Yes, it is. Come get me, aliens. The full moon is upon us. Dun, dun, dun. Earlier, you could see it right out the window here, but now it's gone way up too high. Can't see it. More hex. Hello, hello. You guys seeing the crypto's more just, it's like a slow downhill right now. Remember when I first saw the Aurochs, I looked at Aurochs earlier, Bitcoin was like 2350. Now it's 22,857, something like that. What? What's that, Crypto Dave? Red market this week. I'm totally expected to be a red market. Totally. Not just crypto. A little bit everything. Hello, Doug. Is that image suggesting me to bark at the moon? Because I'm waiting for Hex to Moon. You know, Jeremy, this could be, if PulseChain version 3 is announced, then all bets are off for Hex. But the market as a whole, it's time for a nice little pullback. Who turned the light on? Hey, Ted, eating everyone. Respect to the RHA Kinetics. By that I mean Randy Hilarski with a Y. Hey, you made me Russian tonight. I got that Polish last name. We got an I at the end. Shamrocks and shenanigans. Nice. NevCal. Is this supposed to be Nevada Cal or something? Hey, there's Chico. What's up, sir? Franklin, what's Gucci? Stizzy Jones face, red heart shape. Nice. Oh, God. Hello, Shamrock Shenanigans. Let me turn this AC off. All right. Mudhog, hello to you. Thomas Winter, howdy, howdy. Who blew the candles out? The full moon blew the candles out. Que sopa, Hex Day 407. Wow, somebody knows they're Panamanian. Means que sopa means like, what's up? Happy Silver. Shamrock. Oh, is it? Are we getting close? When is St. Patty's Day, guys? I don't even know. I forgot what day that is. Two phone, yeah, we're getting real close. If you guys are paying attention to Richard's tweets and everything else, PulseChain version 3 is around the corner. And I can, I think everyone could see the excitement even in Richard's tweets. He's starting to get a little bit pumped. Tears for fears, only in our hearts. Dr. Deuce, I sure hope so. I'm ready. Even if it's version 3, I'm ready just to start playing with it, get used to it, ready for the real thing, Bright Light, good to see you. Hey, Weber, Randy Savage. You guys remember Randy Savage? He did that little face that he did. I don't want to do his little symbols because I don't believe in showing those symbols, but he make his veins all pop out. Macho Man, Randy Savage. Yeah, exactly. Black Fat. We need this healthy correction. I thought it was going to happen last week because we've been running for a month and a half. I don't care. Bring the red. Staked and chilling. That's right, Mudhog. Hey, Jim Rat. And I will get back to you. I saw your message. I will get back to you tomorrow. Soldier Pete, well, good day, guys. A steady 41 degrees to when he says 41 degrees, he's talking Celsius, and 41 degrees Celsius will cook you. That's what we had when we were in Italy, and man, that we just laid down. We were so ghetto. We were staying at the hotel. We take the towels from the hotel, and we just go to the park and lay under a tree and just relax because it was 41 degrees. You don't even want to be a tourist when it's 41 degrees. You just want to go either be at a pool, which our hotel didn't have, or be somewhere that was breezy and in the shade. It was just too much. Oh yeah, I'm thinking you're a Ruski. No. I am Polak Italian. I love my Icosa money printers. Me too, Hex Evolved. Yep. Hi, Sarah. Good evening. Hello, Sandy Beach. Good to see you. Luna Sea Point. Wow. How in a Hex live stream, we got 3 ladies back to back to back. That's awesome. And Sandy follows it up with her hello, Randy and everyone. Hello to you. Hi, Antonio. Saludos. And you guys are a lot of stuff going on. Hey, Randy, how are you? Did you check out Telcoin already? No, I haven't, Peter. No, I've been too busy the last 2 days. I'm all over the place. What's up, Randy? Completion fails. Yeah, let's get this week going. But I do believe we're going to have a pullback, as that's the cover image says, full moon's here. Tonight is the night. I got my phone went off a little while ago saying, hey, full moon. So Annabelle last night was commenting. We were at the park. And we were just, taking the kid, letting him run off his energy all day long. He was a wild, and all the kids were so bad last night. And the park was way busier than usual, and it was just we couldn't handle it. We stayed like 30 minutes. Like, I gotta get the hell out of here. And you could see the full moon, almost full moon because it was yesterday, up in the sky. And I looked at Anna. I was like, "You see that up there? That's why they're all acting like crazy little shits right now." I said, "Let's get the fuck out of here. let's go to the restaurant and chill or something." Man. Scott says, "What's up? Know you follow Liquid Loans, as do I. What do you think about Power City doing for the more deflationary PLSX? What LL is doing for PLS? I'm extremely bullish on all 4." Yes. When they announced that, I immediately got super excited because now I'm like, okay, now we don't have to sell our PLS or our PLSX. Now, I'm just putting this out there to the community. What's stopping somebody from doing this for Hex? Is this a possibility? I'm talking to the devs right now. I don't know if it's a possibility. My fish must be a full moon. He's going nuts too. Tiber, my son named him. He's wild. This fish, man. I love betas. They're so animated. You come in the door in the morning, it's food time. It's like, going insane. So why can't we do this for Hex too? Why can't we have a fork of Liquidity and the coin that we stake be Hex? That'd be another way to stake Hex. I think it'd be cool. And nobody, if they don't want to, they don't have to sell it. They could just take a loan out against their Hex. It's an idea. Run with it, somebody. Randy, cheers from sunny Miami. Next week in Los Sueños, Costa Rica. Nice, Humberto. CR is something else. It's pretty expensive right now, I heard. Their inflation, because they're not on the dollar, it's getting really difficult. Alaska Fisherman, all's good. St. Patty's Day is March 17th. All right. So we got a month and a half left. Cool. Got more Hex, more Hedron, more stuff DCAing into MFR. Good, Warhammer. That's how you do it. I opened up my Staker app for the first time. Here go the motorcycles. Pocket rockets. I opened up my Staker app for the first time a couple days ago in at least 6-8 weeks. And one thing I've never looked at is the amount of Hex that I have. And what I noticed is the amount of Hex I have right now is more than it was a year ago, even though I sold. I've sold quite a bit last year. And now I have more hex than I did when I sold. So I love T-shares. T-shares are pretty darn cool. And now we're at like 6.4 hex per T-share payout per day. Does anybody have a chart? What's estimated to be by the end of the year? Are we going to be over 7.5? Yeah, it's so cool. Ben says he's stacked up some silver this weekend. That's what I'm talking about, Ben. Awesome. Get those silver bars. We had in the Patreon group the other day, we had a whole, it was like 20 comments in a row about silver stacking. If you guys don't know, my Patreon group, we're not just crypto. We're talking real estate. We're talking farming. We're talking about, silver. We're talking about a little bit of everything. So if you guys want that, check that out. We're having a good old time in there. And we had our first strategy meeting on Thursday night. And this week it'll be Thursday at noon. So I'll be tweeting that out, let everybody know. Shamrocks and shenanigans, getting ready for St. Patty's Day. Ready, Randy, approximately when you expect the red market? Right now, Happy Silver. This is the red right now. It's pretty normal. Hey, Serena's here. Good evening, ma'am. Pretty normal during the, what's it called, full moon for the market to pull back some. It doesn't mean it's going to pull back by a huge amount. It's just that people are generally net sellers during the full moon and net buyers during the new moon. So we've got about 5 to 6 more days worth of negative sentiment usually in a full moon. And then we'll have like the mid-range until 5 days before the new moon. And I learned that from our boy Waters Above. I never heard of it before, and he was showing proof of what happens with the moon cycles. I was like, what? And he wasn't showing proof of just from crypto. He's talking about everything. Get out of here. All right. Yeah, ladies rule. Oh, yeah? Your brother's Mexican? Way to go, poor man's investing. That's what I'm talking about. It's a family business. It isn't mine. That's right, Sandy Beach. Look, there's only one community I've ever been part of that had similar amount of females, and that was Steam. Steam was absolutely amazing for that. You go to an event, and there was almost as many women as guys. Excuse me, which is really rare because with Steam, it was all about blogging, and you create content, and you would earn Steam for that content. So a lot of artists would join, writers of poetry and stuff like that. And what happened is, I think the crypto guys were telling their spouses, and like my wife, she got involved. She was making a ton of money on Steemit, and my mom got involved, and they told their friends. It really went well. Umberto says, to all weak hands, my best advice: desperation is a terrible counselor. Keep selling your hex. I'll just keep buying. Nice. Hex 12-hour ORX indicator red pointing down. There you go, J-Rob. I'll pull it up in a second. Call Randy, no pullback. Moon doesn't matter. Okay. Hey, to each his own. Hey, Randy, love it. Hey, Scotty T, I appreciate it. Clint Drones. Never did follow me back. I just made 3,000 followers. Is that on Twitter, Sandy? Sandy's doing well on Twitter. She's really growing fast. This thing on Blast. I was listening to Costa talking about phishing sites that scam your wallet, even if you're blind signing. What are some things to watch out for? Well, let's go there for a second. If you use the Aurochs wallet will tell you every time you do a transaction, you click simulation. And it's right next to the right of the main clicking button to complete an action is the simulation button. So the simulation button is actually in the location where you would normally click and when you're using MetaMask. So when you're using Aurochs, simulation comes first. So if you run a simulation, it's going to tell you this is a safe site to interact with. This is what's going to happen if you complete this transaction. And it keeps you from being dumb. You guys ever watched the Night at the Museum? Dumb. It keeps you from being dumb. So you don't get wrecked. You don't get your wallet hacked. And seriously, to all of you guys out there that are still using your main MetaMask wallet with all of your hex in it to do your crypto stuff, like your NFTs and all that, you're absolute fools. You should not be doing that. What you should be using is something like the Aurochs wallet that was built for Web3. It's built for interacting with NFTs and other kinds of new projects where you have to sign all the time. And that's the kind of wallet you want to use for it. Do not use Aurochs wallet. Aurochs wallet was built years ago. It still operates like it was built years ago. Who knows? I mean, I think even the wallet Magic Internet Money, those guys got something. Richard probably have a nice wallet in the future. If Richard's listening, Richard, I recommend that you look at the Aurochs wallet because the features are absolutely amazing. And if we're going to have a similar one for PulseChain, please do something with it like Aurochs did. So if you guys don't have the Aurochs wallet yet, go ahead down below and there's my referral link there. Right now it's you've got what's it called? A referral program. It's 50% forever of all the fees. And then once they get rid of that, it's going to drop to 25%. So right now, all you have to do is sign up, get your wallet, get your keys, and you got 50% forever. So if you decide to use a referral code in the future, hey, you never know. Maybe you want to teach crypto courses in the future and you got 100 students and all 100 students sign up and use an Aurochs wallet and you make 50% of the fees forever as long as they're in crypto. It's a pretty good deal. Hello, Crypto Dave. PulseChain, real close, sound like a dream. LOL. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It sure does feel that way. Lights out. Thank you, sir. Hope everyone has been paying attention to what Power City has going on with everything. Absolutely. I'm paying attention. Power City is a go. Yes, it is. I didn't sacrifice for the main Power City one they got going on right now, but I sacrificed for Watt token, which is their original token, over a year ago. Rock and Randy, thanks for the great content. Mr. Max 00000, you're welcome. Hex loans. Let's do it. Yes, I appreciate it. Let's get that done. Power City are machines. I could see them doing a hex table also. Man, can you believe it? Come on. Let's have it. I want a liquidity port for hex back stables. Man, can you imagine? If that happens, all these people who talk about hex, all these guys, they could just dump on our heads and destroy the price. What are they going to say if we have a hex back stable? What can they say anymore? Bring it on, Power City. Build another one. Just do it for hex this time. Hex has too low liquidity to be collateralized from what Jesse was saying. Oh, really, Scott? Oh, come on. You're going to smash my dream already? It's funny. I forgot you get a copy of Hex on PulseChain. Yeah. Daniel, we forget that often. Are you excited? I'm excited. Thank you, Timothy. Get some rest, sir. Oh, no, Mudhog. What were you doing? Are you talking smack again? Hieronymus Win. Good morning from Indonesia. Yeah, I like that. Jack Russell. Looks like a Jack Russell, at least. Cartoon. Hello from Sasal, Yucatan. On vacation from cold Idaho. Wore my Hex t-shirt around today. Nice rock crush bear. Nice. I'm always wearing my Hex t-shirts. Today, I didn't today though. Today I actually dressed normal instead of looking like a kid with my crypto t-shirts. I'm notorious. I saw someone LinkedIn can be pretty snobby sometimes. And someone said, I can't respect anybody who's in t-shirts and flip-flops all the time. And I'm like, look at my computer. I'm the only one in the room. And I'm looking around like, they talking about me? I'm like, I don't care what you think. Oh my God. Hexval, you don't need to do this with Hex. It's better just to stake it. Yeah, I'm just saying that, the one thing is that people, you wouldn't need to sell your Hex anymore. That's my point. That's all. DCA again today, but a little lighter given the pump. Happy I caught it at 0.02. Good move. Oh, Mud Dog, that's terrible. What'd you do? That's what I'm saying. What'd you do? You're wondering? How are you wondering what you did? I know when I get suspended from stuff, I know exactly what I did wrong. Cheers from Samoa. Really, Thomas? All the way from Samoa. Are you some big giant dude? Just crush a man with his thumb. Sorry, Sandy. You just realized I wasn't following you. Fix that right up. Beautiful. There's Sandy's Twitter, guys. Sandy Beach _369. Hit those likes, family. Yes, please. Please your fails. Randy, people are burning their what's NFTs recently. More yield in the pool for us. That's right, Ovidian. Look, I don't even look at my WhatsApp NFTs. They're just sitting there on the shelf. I'm hope that I can pass them on to my kiddo someday. You know, unless life gets difficult for some reason, that's the only real reason I would see to ever sell them. And I wouldn't just liquidate them for Icosa. I would sell them on OpenSea because the ones that OpenSea are actually getting a premium. So it makes no sense to sell your Icosa or to burn the Icosa. Sorry, to get Icosa. Ramon Carrillo says the entire world is governed by the lights in the sky. Okay, kind of, pretty much. For millennia, man has always looked up. Rarely do we look down. Oh, everyone's connecting. It's a love fest. Sad GPT would have been great for Steam. Oh man. Steam had like the most you could do was like 10 pieces of content per day. If I had ChatGPT, I would have been all over that. Buonasera, Pepe. Happy Sunday, everyone. Feliz Dominica. I killed my Staker app. It will only take so many addresses. i.e. HSI is all different addies. Yeah, I know. It's a pain in the butt. Hopefully the new version comes pretty soon and it'll fix all those issues. Hey, Randy, does the Aurochs wallet work well with cold storage devices? It does now. Yeah, they're all updated. You can do both Trezor and Ledger. Well, I should have known you'd say Aurochs. Thanks, man. I'm going to get it. Yeah, it's a Web3 wallet. It's made to go play around and have fun on the internet. The one thing that I tell people is that I don't keep a lot of money in my Aurochs wallet. It's my wallet for doing transactions. So, dumb. Oh, Aurochs. Down below the link, you can find it. Hope Aurochs gets the approval for iOS soon. Yeah, they're fighting with iOS every day. It's just a battle. Anybody who's built software knows that iOS is an absolute pain in the ass. And they're not even going to start the Android version until the iOS version is complete. I like the term Power City is like a yellow cab for PulseChain with all the automation. That's right. Hey, it's my mom. Thanks for the help today. You are the best. My mom was having issues with a communist this morning, so we were trying to figure it out. Plus all the Power City all chain bridges. Yeah, these guys are building a lot of stuff. It's actually to the point now that it's almost too much. I look at Power City and I'm like, okay, do they have too many fingers in the fire or too many hands in the fire? It's like, are they going to be able to handle this? I don't know. It just seems like way too much to do. But we'll see. If you got good devs, it's possible. Hexforce 1, hello. I flip-flop around Bali all the time. No use getting shoes wet or sandy from the rain or the beach. That's right. Screw that. I'm not getting all messy. I live in a beach area. I'm confused. When people write RH, they mean RH. Hey, I was here first. I love the RH. He's a great guy, but I got him beat by a couple years. I'm RH senior. and not meaning I'm his dad. I'm just the older one. Hey, Elliot. If I wear a suit, a Rolex, and shoes, probably a Target in Bali, wear a t-shirt and flip-flops, no one looks at me. Okay, we got a thing for that in Panama. And one of the reasons why I dress like I do is because I don't want people looking at me and respecting me here in Panama. I don't want the eyeballs. Yeah, I create content, but I create content for an English audience, an English speaking audience, right? Very few Panamanians see me. So when they see me, they just see what they call a Panagringo. A Panagringo is someone who lives here because Panama is cheaper than living in the United States. So they think, oh, all right, he's got a Panamanian wife. He's just working a job. He's broke. We're not going to bother him. I prefer living like that. If I start walking around looking like I got money, then I'm a target. Right now, I'm not a target. Everybody in our neighborhood knows us. We're famous. Everybody. So walk down the street, everyone's calling out my son's name. We like it that way. Like, hey, Maximus, what's up? Saying hi to us and things like that. All the coffee shops, they know what I'm going to order. It's a nice way of living. But if I started flashing around, it would not go well, I don't think. One, was it cause? Jealousy. Two, was it cause? Attention. And I don't want attention. What do you think of Richard's recent live stream? Seems quite controversial at present. Yeah, it's Submariner one. It wasn't a good one. I didn't like it at all. Oh, where'd we go? I think I went too far. There we go. The reason I never sacked for Power City is because they were trying to build too much. That's what it looked like, lights out. Yeah, too much. I already have the Watt token, so I'm happy with that. Yes, Sandy Beach. We know. Any thoughts on Texan token, first endowment token with a purpose? Michael, I have it just because I had multiple wallets that qualified for the free airdrop, but I'd never bought any. Yeah, I wish them luck. I think it's a cool idea. I was looking at Power City today. There's a sacrifice, right? Eskimo Spider, yes, the sacrifice is still going on currently. Arnold, I'm not sure. You'd have to check with team for that. Just go on their Telegram and ask them. I'm pretty sure it is too late though. Do you expect Hex to rally up to previous all-time high prior to V3 release? No way. No. You ever heard of that? You ever heard that term twice shy? When you're promised something and it doesn't happen, and then you're just like, I don't really trust you right now. Well, I think that's what's going to happen with Hex. We'll get a multiple X pump, but it's not going to be some giant pump because people are just, one, we're in a bear market. Two, people are jaded with the promises that were not delivered yet, which is normal. So I don't expect that much of a pump for Hex. We'll get something, but it's not going to be huge. And then once we have a set date for PulseChain full mainnet, that's when you get a pump. And it might be a fat pump. As long as it's a set date, chain height, block height, that type of thing, and we have like a week's notice, we can go on a nice sailing expedition. Yeah, I didn't like it. Pro tip, don't be noticed. No reason to all here. No reason to. We're all broke here. I mean, I've hung out with Black Label Expat multiple times, and just fit in, guys. You don't have to stand out. We never go to expensive restaurants. We'll go to nice ones sometimes, but I have a billionaire friend that comes down here often, and we hang out. And he's a Hexagon, and he gets mad at me because he'll invite me out to dinner. He's one of the founders of Fidelity. If you guys know who Fidelity is, he's one of the guys that was there at the beginning. And we go out to dinner. Here's a guy who ran his own hedge fund, and we'll sit down, and he'll see me walk in with shorts on. You can see his face, like he's this fucker. He gets so annoyed with me because every time he always makes a smart ass comment too. It's like, oh, I see you're wearing pants today, Randy. I'm like, no, decide not to again. He's like old school, because he's pushing his 70s. So he's just like, So frustrated because I won't listen. And I don't want to bring on any attention. There's no reason for it. Stay on the download as well. No attention. My attention is online. So I did have a funny story tonight. Chico was downstairs at a restaurant across the street from our house, my wife, and I had to go park the truck. And I get on the elevator, and a doctor was on the elevator. He's one of my neighbors. He goes, "Hey," I've never met him before, but apparently he's one of my neighbors. He goes, "Hey, I'm Doctor So and So. You're that guy on TikTok, right?" Because I had this TikTok that went viral, and it got like 350,000 views. He goes, "I love it, man. Thank you for promoting Panama." He goes, "If you're ever sick, just come upstairs and knock on my door, and I'll take care of you guys." I'm like, "Oh, cool. That's a benefit." I'd prefer the beach over shoes if I only could have one of them. There you go. Connecting with the ground. So do you guys believe in the energy fields and making sure that your feet touch the ground every day? Um, get some of the nice electrons from the planet, that type of thing. Does anyone have one of those mats or something that goes over your bed that um, grounds it, grounds your bed so that when you sleep better? Has anybody done that yet? Because I thought about getting one of those. It seems pretty interesting. When I take when I took my son to the park, a lot of times I'll just go with my flip flops. I'll take my shoes off and just go stand in the grass and stuff for a few minutes. I know it sounds crazy, but as you get older, you get into crazier shit, and maybe it's real. I'm just learning like everybody else. Overalls is urban camo around here. Just saying. Cool, my dog. Agree with you, Randy. I like being rich, not famous. Yeah, that's the way to go. Blackaroni, hello. When bottom? Well. Ryan, I think we already saw bottom, unless we have a big event. What else can go wrong in crypto besides maybe something like Kraken going out of business or Binance? What are the chances though of a big exchange like that going up, belly up? I don't see it. Silvergate Bank, somehow Silvergate Bank is still around. I thought Silvergate would have been the thing that took us down to 11,000, and it hasn't happened. So interesting. Sandy says she's shy. Well, you're not shy online. Once bitten, twice shy. There you go, Crypto Dave. Yep. You can still sack for Power City, but at a reduced bonus. Yeah. But if you sacrifice for the other things, PulseChain, PulseX, and all that, and you're using the same address, you actually get bonuses from that. Your car interior looked pretty nice and sounded really good in the short I recently saw. Not buying it. My truck's very nice, but my windows are blacked out, man. You can't see in that thing. It's a Touareg, a Volkswagen R-Line Touareg. It's nice. White Snake song, LOL. There you go. That's how old I am, Mudhog. Power City sacrifices 1-to-1 until PulseChain launches. Beautiful. What happened to Steem? Actually, it's STEEM. It still exists. You can still write on there and still earn money. You could build a community, and people will vote for you and stuff. Another one is Hive. Hive is actually more active than Steem. Steem is really popular in Asia, so there's a lot of Korean users and things like that. But Hive is more the English speakers, and you can still make money on there. That Miles guy on the Crypto Banter show needs to pull his head in. He stated in a video the other day that Hex relies on new people for existing people to earn the interest. Where do people learn these fallacies? It makes no sense to me. These people, they just spew stuff out of their mouths without any research. I called him out on it and he deleted my comment. Guilty. Yeah. The code makes the new Hex. Has nothing to do with the new people at all. Yes, new people help keep the value up or even push the price up, but does not mean the new minted Hex have anything to do with new people. No, it's just a smart contract that we deal with. Hello, smart contract. Burn my Hex. Hold my Hex for the next 10 years. While you hold my Hex for the next 10 years, you say you're going to pay me this amount of Hex. And then after 10 years, you mint it, you remint your Hex, Plus, you have a nice bonus. Has nothing to do with people. Can you please dive deeper on your quick buy the news, sell the rumor, hex short video? Okay. Gallbladder surgery on the lowdown. Ouch. I was in nursing school. That was my my surgery. I had to go, spend a couple days in surgery OR. And the one surgery I got to sit through was a gallbladder. And after the doctor was done, he's like, "Here, student." But he put the lady's gallbladder in my hand. Sorry if I gross you out, Mudhog. And he's like, "Feel it. Feel all the stones in there?" I'm like, "Oh my God." Disgusting. Sorry, Ryan. I just got sideswiped there. Can you please dive deeper on your quick buy the news, sell the rumor, hex short video? Okay, look. PulseChain version 3 testnet is a buy the rumor, sell the news event. So hex might go up 2x, 3x, 4x. We already had the 2x, right? It went up to 5 cents. It came back. But if we have more of a rumor where we know that it's going to, the launch for PulseChain version 3 is in a week, that we're likely to get probably a 3 or 4x pop in hex. So that's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. But if hex takes time, or not hex, PulseChain mainnet takes too much time to launch, say that it takes 4 months, 5 months, what'll happen is the hex price will start dipping. So that's why I was saying right now you have a chance to accumulate some at a cheap price to participate in the buy the rumor, sell the news. So if you're looking for short-term cash, you can, sorry, I'm echoing. Let me put this pillow. I got a pillow over here right now because see, it's so much better. Goodness. As the 3x goes up, you could sell some of that and take some profit. Because if version 3 doesn't go to mainnet in a short enough amount of time, people are going to get, how are you going to say it, like pissed again, and they'll start selling off. So like I was saying, you have this chance. You might have one more chance, but I don't see it being a huge, you're not going to be able to time it because Richard's just going to come out one day and say, "Okay, we've had testnet now for 6 weeks. You have, in 7 days, we're going to launch mainnet." The second that happens, too late. So you have to buy the rumor, sell the news event on the version 3 testnet launch. You'll have it again, another one for the next mainnet launch, but that one, I think it's going to be too late because right now is your chance to take advantage. That's if mainnet comes quickly. If it doesn't come quickly, then you guys are going to have another great opportunity to buy in at cheap prices. Because like I said, once bitten, twice shy. People are going to lose interest really quick. They're going to go after the new shiny thing and pay attention to that, whether it be fiat.io launching, which I think will be coming next month, or something else. So I don't want people trading. I don't think trading is the way to go, but this is actually a good trade opportunity. Yeah, I believe it. Grounding mats. Yeah, so you plug it in and it negatively charges the mat. So the electrons go through your body and all that. It's pretty cool. Hexagon coin. Nice. Good to see you. It's called earthing. Yeah, Rod's like, yes. I have a grounding mat. Helps me sleep better. Nice, Arnold. I thought on Amazon they're like $80, so I might just order one. Really? See, look at all you guys. This is why I love my community. That's why you guys are teaching me, and I come up with stuff and I teach you. This is what I'm talking about. Look at it. You got so many of you guys are into grounding. Yes, grounding. Yes, no one can do that in your bed by conducting. Yes, one can do that in your bed by conducting to the ground. Yep. It's amazing. They're like $80. Grounding is powerful. I walk on the beach daily. There you go, Lunacy Point. There you go. Like I said, I'll go wear my flip-flops over to the park with my son and walk around barefoot for a little bit. Yeah, I want a grounding mat or sheets. They're not bad. The most expensive ones I saw were like $300, but that was for like a whole set, your sheets and everything. Grounding is so important. There's real science there too. Yeah, I saw an image of red blood cells not grounded versus red blood cells grounded, and the difference is amazing. What it does, it causes makes your blood more viscous. I think it's viscous. The one it's smoother and it goes through your system easier when it's charged properly. So that's what I heard. So I thought it'd be a good thing to get. You can test it with a multimeter. Okay, hi man. Salt lamps is another one. They use the pink Himalayan salt, right? If you wanted 3 separate wallets, not accounts, would you buy 3 separate computers? No. Nope. I would just use, with Google, you could set up different instances of Google. So you have different accounts. Like I have 5 different Google accounts that I use on my computer. And you could use Brave. You can use Edge, which is Microsoft's. Use whatever you want. Safari. So many different ways to do this, but I do recommend having a computer separate where you keep your main MetaMask wallet that holds your hex stakes. Why? Because hex stakes can't be moved. That's my only fault. Only thing I find bad about hex is that, say you have a compromised wallet, those hex stakes are stuck in that compromised wallet forever. There's nothing you can do. In my opinion, there might be maybe some smart people smarter than me haven't figured out a way to save them, but HSIs you can move because you could turn it into an NFT and just move it to a different wallet, but not native stakes. They're stuck in that one wallet forever. Natural energy sunlight, just like dogs and crocodiles do basking in the sun for a good reason. They're smart. Yep. Yes, Ovidia. All you have to do is set your wallet up and generate your keys. Even if you don't plan on using it right away, you still get that. When I do my garden, I'm always barefoot and that dirt feels amazing and soothing. It does ground your body for sure. Absolutely. Can't do that in Panama though. I'm not walking around barefoot. We got tarantulas the size of my hand here. Just centipedes and all kinds of stuff. Yes, made my grounded mat for computer and bed going the last couple months. Just bought copper sheet and copper wire to grounding rod done. Nice, Soldier Pete. So you made your own. That's cool. Watch the Earthing movie. Clint Ober. The Earthing movie. For something, it's not expensive to do, so I don't see any reason why not to try it, right? One thing I did is I have for snoring, I have one of those bite guards that pull your lower jaw forward a little bit, and I've got the nasal strips to open up my nose at night because I've got sleep apnea. Anybody who's overweight has sleep apnea, so I'm doing that, and I've been sleeping great. My teeth are a little bit sore from the bite guard, or the thing that pushes my jaw forward. But well, hey, if it means I'm not waking my wife up or I get better sleep, I'm all about it. You can just create multiple profiles on your browser or have different browsers installed. There you go. There's my mom. Your mom's been grounding for years and even will do so in midwinter if I feel I need it. The mats are great, but you really don't need it as you do it all the time by being outside. Yeah, I'm outside constantly. You should see my people at the park see me walking around barefoot, and they think I'm nuts. They look at me like, this big gringo, what's he thinking? My kid's always barefoot. And because my kid's barefoot, other kids see him barefoot, and they start taking their shoes and socks off. We get interest from people emergencies unstaking, not from people coming. Yeah, that's another reason. You get the extra bit of we'll say rewards because people unstake early. Kind of sad. Miles from Crypto Banter is actually really smart, but can't or won't see through the FUD surrounding Hex. His loss, yeah. Makes no sense. Putty Guru, you're welcome, sir. Uggs. Remember Uggs? Those shoes? Just DCA in and don't sweat it. Stake and chill. That's right. DCA is the way. But when you got to buy the rumor, sell the news event, it's pretty easy to trade. Sometimes it's fun. I'm waiting for PulseChain to trade. Going to be sweet with super cheap fees. Absolutely. Yeah, every day when you step barefoot on the grass, you feel great. Oh, man. Do you remember that as a kid? I remember as a kid, I'd walk outside when the grass is a little bit longer than normal. It felt amazing. There you go. Just order an organic cotton one on Amazon for 65 bucks. I also do grounding, walk outside in nature. What the hell, man? You guys, I put the energy out in the planet, and then I got you guys coming and showing up in my chat or do the same things. Hey, GRC, I really want to buy Zen. Good time to buy. Pete, don't troll, man. Be nice. I think Pete's trolling. Best not twerk in public. Good dox yourself. Walking barefoot in the forest. Yeah, you guys could tell I've been up since early this morning. Jeez. Yeah, I believe it. That would feel nice. Not in this. Don't do it in the jungle, though. We got bullet ants. Ants like this. Have you guys ever watched a video of a bullet ant biting a person? Yeah, it's pretty scary. You can plug into the ground lead on your electric outlet to ground the mat or run a copper rod deep into the ground. Yep. I sit on grounding mats when I'm just chilling out and sleep with them as well. Great sleep. Wow, man. Guys, this is awesome. See? Bang, bang. What's up, Vets of Crypto? Blood being viscous could be bad. That's sticky and okay. The other one then. Less viscous. It's been a long time since I had to work as a nurse and had to use those kind of terms. Use a hardware wallet, simple and good. Yeah, for not everybody though. I don't like hardware wallets personally. Sandy's get the whip out. You guys better start following me. Thank you, Vets and Crypto. I appreciate it. Sandra's here. Welcome, ma'am. You can also use one browser and delete MetaMask and add it each time you log into a different wallet. Geez, really? That's rough. That's a lot of work. But hey, Crypto King, what's up, Hexkins? Hey, Randy, we got Jim Willie, aka the Golden Jackass, coming to Discord Syndicate for Monday Night Show. What? Jim Willie? That guy's crazier than a loon. But okay, Monday night, awesome. Jim Willie, right? He lives in Costa Rica, if I remember correctly. Pete's like, he knows what he's doing. Treasure hardware is great. Use a passphrase for extra. I've been onboarding so many people on Hex. Feels great helping others create wealth. Z, absolutely. I don't go one-to-one onboarding anymore, but if someone asks me about it, I bring it up. Like Chico and I were talking to his buddy today about it. Just telling him what's going on with Hex. Final confirmation with Dr. Jim Willie. If you guys want to listen to someone that is just bonkers and but smart and just open up your eyes to what's going on around the world, watch Discord Syndicate tomorrow night. I'm waiting for Zento to go lower. It's going to 6 zeros. Oh, Zen token? Possibly. After grounding or earthing, don't forget to sun your woohoo. I saw a meme about that balloon, that Chinese balloon, that they said all Americans should have been out there sunning their balls and show it to the balloon. That would have been funny. If your MetaMask gets compromised, but you staked it with Ledger through MetaMask, are you stake safe? That's a good question. I imagine they are, because they need your Ledger to complete the transactions. But if your wallet is compromised, then you add the Ledger later trying to save yourself, it's not going to help. As long as when you set up the wallet, you use the Ledger immediately, you're fine. That's how I understand it. Yeah, see? It's on your Ledger, you're safe. Oxygen is the most important nutrient. Yeah, I was talking to my buddy Richard, and we were talking about ozone today too. So that's another good one. If you want sleep, wear some blue blocking glasses at night. I'm not going to say your nap. I mean your name, sorry. But yeah, I need to keep meaning to order a pair. So when I do these streams, the problem is I stream really late. So maybe that'll help me. Because what usually happens is when I do these streams and I can't sleep for at least 2 hours. Yeah, I'll order a pair. Yeah, the seeds are stored in the ledger. The MMO will display your balance. Yeah. Any update on Tornado Cash? I think the contract is still being used. Yeah, it's still working as far as I know. And then we have the version that's coming to Hurricash. It's coming to PulseChain. I got grounded at school. That grounding, not so much fun. Yeah, Bend, Florida. Man. Remember? Oh, yeah, good, Sandra. I need to get a pair. Only if you give your seeds or give approval to a malicious contract. Yeah. Here, Andy, when making a swap in MetaMask, what pools are you swapping in and out of? For what? For Hex? The best one is USDC. The second best would be Ethereum, if you're talking about Hex. I ordered me some Zeolite for myself and my mom. She should have hers today. Nice, Crypto King. Nice. Good stuff. But don't do it for more than 30 days. Take breaks. Pulse Grandpa, Ugg boots are from Oz. Sit your back against a large old tree and it feels amazing too. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Mom. Perfect for getting out of winter water. Oh, the Uggs? Yeah. Specialized. Yeah, Peppy, the Bear Beach Walks. Yes, they're awesome. Do we know if the T-share rate will reset when new staking is on Pulse? No, CryptoMedia, it will not reset. It's a full copy of the current state. So everything stays the same. Saw waters above TA and Hex earlier today. Not good, but he said it could catch a bounce up to 0.15 in the next few weeks. Wow, really? Like I said, in my short today, I said that you have an opportunity over the next week. You're probably going to get a good chance to get some Hex cheap. Look, okay, I got to show you guys the charts. This is getting crazy. All right. Okay, now we just hit 22,899. Oh, 22.9. So you're getting a little bit of a pullback. We were at 33. I think we made it high as 33 or 20, sorry, 23, right? 23,769, it looks like was the peak we made it to. So this is the weekly. We still got the green Aurochs indicator, but I would not doubt it if we went red over the next couple of days. You can see that the greed is starting to subside a little bit, but this does not count. Don't look at this one here. This is only for short term. Everything's still looking decent. It's not as good as it was the other day, though. Look, it's kind of looking weak here, guys. On the daily, demand index is slowing down. The BGMI, the artificial intelligence version of Aurochs indicator, has just definitely gone red. We're under now. So I do expect to pull back. It's definitely not as pretty as it was the other day. All right, so ETH is still looking good. Better than Bitcoin, but not much better. Look, there we go. Sell indicator for Ethereum on the daily. Demand index, it's pretty far from the what's it called? The DI, demand index. If it goes below the 0, that means we have a change in sentiment. That's the only thing I'm asking that we don't do. I don't want to see it go below 0 again, because if it does, then the fear and greed will go back to fear, and that's just ugly. We don't want to see that. Hex is at 3.89 cents. Remember, we had the Aurochs indicator back at 2 cents. We went all the way to 5 cents. So you would have had 200%. That would have been a nice move. And we got demand index going back, still slowly heading back to 0. This isn't absolutely beautiful, but it's still looking pretty good considering we're in a bear market. I know I'm not convinced that we're in a bull yet. You can still go up in a bull market. So here we have the daily. It said buy at 2.6, and it still says buy. It has not switched to a sell yet. But look at demand index way up here. That's really bullish on the daily. Look at all this green. That's wonderful to see. Hedron's another one. Look at that. Woohoo! So on the week, so Hedron's got a nice big green candle. Nice to see for this. And we're just a sliver above on the demand index. So that's positive. Look at that. Go, Hedron, go. Still green. I think someone said, did you say it was on the 12 hour? Let me see. I never look at the 12 hour, but okay. So yeah, we got a red Aurochs indicator on the 12 hour for Hex. So that's interesting. But Aurochs indicator is meant for 1 day up to a month. 12 hour is kind of too short. And Urus token for the weekly, we're still 4 weeks in with green, and demand index is over 0. And Avalanche still looking great. 1997, but man, if you would have bought back here and you sold at 22 or 22.80, whatever it was, and now you're starting to DCA back in, I think you'd be in a really good position. That's it for the charts. Any good brand of grounding mattress you guys recommend? There's a bunch of them on Amazon. Oh man, I knew somebody would say it. Bring back that PTSD for me, Daniel. Crab just grabbed onto my little pinky toe. Mr. Rock Jockey, thank you. Hex and SB. Hope I'm not talking too fast for you. I started a grounding group back in 2013 on Facebook, and it's very popular. Really? I'm telling you, I attract the best people. I heard someone mention St. Patty's Day. It woke me up. Irish X, we're not too far away. We're 6 weeks away. Less than 6 weeks. Hello, James. Good to see you, sir. Jim Willie. He's a funny dude. Why don't you like hardware well? It's the first person I've ever heard say that. It's just more. I had a really bad experience with a Ledger, and I had a Ledger Blue. Like I said, most of you guys don't even know what a Ledger Blue is. It kind of looks like an old cell phone, and it was colored and, do everything like a Ledger, but it was a square screen. You just tap everything in. Well, one day mine just decided to shit the bed after about 18 months of ownership. And I had a wallet. Good thing there was nothing on that wallet, so I didn't even bother replacing the Ledger. I was just so frustrated. I'm like, how do you build a piece, something like this, and it breaks? Something so important to someone's financial well-being, and then it just stops working one day. I was so pissed. I said, you know what? If I have a computer that's not connected to the internet, and then when I do connect it, I just put it in a wire. Do never use Wi-Fi. Just connect it in. Then you're pretty safe. Love me some Jim Willie. When I watch Jim Willie, automatic blood pressure spike. He wants to learn about Hex? No way. No way. Jim's got a huge following. Too risky to sell my Hex. PulseChain will come like a thief in the night. Yes, it will. Chico Crypto. Yes. He's here in Panama right now. I bought grounding mats from the man that wrote the book Earthing. Forgot his name. Look, man, you guys. Randy, I own in Los Sueños CR. Thinking of buying in Panama, which I love. Would you recommend for me? What do you recommend for me to look at? You mean a house, Humberto? Come on down. We'll go look. The waters have a very powerful consciousness, high frequency that helps one self-align themselves easier with less resistance. Oh, Pepe. I'm all about ozone oil and ozone therapy. Even have an ozone generator. Yeah. I was telling my buddy Richard today that you can get the ones for pets. I don't want to get too graphic here, but you stick it in the bunghole for the pets, and it helps, with cancer and other illnesses. Ozone does. So they don't sell medical devices for humans, but these little portable devices, they're about $700, but it's for pets. What's the difference between a human and a pet? Not much, people. So get the ones for pets. Veterinarians will do it for an animal, if they do the natural ways of healing and things like that, just get one of those. Yes, I love my blue blocker glasses. I gotta get a pair. My friend lost her keys to MMM, so that 20,000 hex will hold the price of up. Oh no, that really stings. It's really gonna hurt when it goes back to 50 cents. Then it's gonna be like, oh man, it's 10 grand. Migrate MetaMask wallet to Ledger or Trezor. Pulse Grandpa, I would go with Trezor just because of my bad experience with Ledger. Berto's tired of Miami. You've been praising Miami. Now you're tired of it. Hey, Steve D, good to see you, sir. Have a coffee before going to bed. That should ground you good. No, it won't. There's an amazing app for PC called f.lux. It automatically adjusts everything to make it easier for eyes. And the circadian rhythm, I highly recommend it. That's cool. I'm ready to buy some PulseChain below SAC price since everything starts at 0. Miss SAC, but turns out people who sacrifice are the plebs. Bob, hope for your sake you're right. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen for PulseX and maybe even PHEX. Clint Ober from Earthing Movie, that's his name. They're good quality. Be careful of the cheap crap from Amazon. Okay, Ben, thank you. Steve, you're welcome. Yeah, we had a great chat. It's like I had a chat with Ben. I had a chat with Steve. Learning stuff from all you guys. Get a red light therapy light and sit in front of it while streaming. Red light special with Randy. Our RA Optics make great blue light blockers. RA Optics. I've seen some pretty cool ones. You know what I noticed too? I haven't been very good with my supplements lately. I was getting lazy, right? So today, as I was waiting at the airport for Chico, I'm like looking down the airport and I can't see shit. I'm like, things are like blurry again. I'm like, what the hell? Just a month ago, it would look clear to me. So I was thinking, man, I need to start taking my supplementation serious again, because I was taking a bunch of stuff, but now I would just take like 5 or 6 things instead of taking all 20 different tablets that I have. So tonight when I came home, I made sure to down everything because I definitely noticed my vision getting blurry again. It only took like a month. I've heard that a few other ERC20 copies besides Hex will have liquidity and Pulse, Mana, and Link being the 2 prominent. I'm not sure, Submariner. It's up to the communities. I'm an expert on grounding. My parents grounded me all the time. That's because you were homeschooled. Homeschooled kids get punished more because they're next to their parents all the time. Oh, man. My kid is he's a menace, bro. My kid's version of grounding is getting set on the bench at soccer practice almost every day. He prides himself in it. I was like, hey, Daddy, I got put on the bench again. I'm like, little shit. Look back and see them many times. Hex blasted off. DCA, yep. Doesn't take long. Like yesterday or 2 days ago when it happened, it just went flying. It's because the liquidity is so low. There are at least 3 whales that can push price. Yeah. When we get a copy of our sacrifice PLS on PulseChain, will we also get a copy of the PLS on ETH? There is no PLS on ETH. It'll be maybe wrapped PLS on ETH in the future, but it's not a copy. Still down 81% of the year. Don't get too cocky, people. Glockmatics is absolutely right. Icosa yield crushing the dip. Austin Roberts sure is. I do want to say about the 81%. I mean, as long as you're staked, you're still earning like crazy. That's why I said at the beginning of the show, I look at my staker app and I have just as much Hex as I did last year when I sold a decent amount, quite a decent amount. Earned it all back. LOL, if PulseChain does 100x, I'm dumping my coins. May see a big wick and negative 50% to the price, but you diamond handlers will make it. Yeah. Wow, that's how crypto works, man. Treasure, not ledger, my advice. Mine just shit the bed. Normally you have have to more money for that feature. Version 3 this week. Fox Mulder, I totally believe it. I believe it's here this week. Yeah, hardware doesn't last, but it's all about the seed phrase, launch a new hardware device. Yeah, I agree, but I had to buy one. I would only order Ledger straight from the company, and they come from France. So here in Panama, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Yes, and good luck getting help from Ledger tech support. That's another problem. Yes, can, but the human bunghole too. Oh, God. Oh. Ozone water is great for the water, and ozone enemas are next level. Breathing it, however, is caustic. Yeah, it's dangerous to breathe. Or blow the ozone into water and drink the water. There you go, Sandra. Sorry to hear about your Ledger experience, mate. I've had a Nano X for 3 years, and it's been flawless. See, some people... it's like me with Volkswagens. I've owned, I think it's 8 or 9. I can't know the exact number anymore. People complain about Volkswagens all the time. Oh my God, they're pieces of crap. Some you win, some you lose. My T1, it was finicky, right? Things would go wrong on it. Mechanics like, I don't know what it is. I have to do research. I figure it out on my own. Call my buddy who's a mechanic at the dealership. He would tell me what's wrong. But overall, great vehicles. Same thing. What? So you know about Keystone Wallet? I've heard about the Keystone Wallet. I've heard about it. I've actually seen the pictures of them and everything, but I don't know how it works. Ozone suppositories are pretty popular with the biohacking community. Really, Clint Jones? No FluxScan. I can't. The only thing we could do is go up to Toronto and meet them in Niagara Falls. Sacrificers are the plebs, buddy. We got multipliers. You don't have jack shit. What? I do red light therapy daily. Dang, you do everything. You're on top of it. You should start doing TikToks. Doesn't it help putting your Wi-Fi on flight mode, then disconnecting from Wi-Fi, then put your Wi-Fi on manual? Does that keep it safer? Steve D, I don't even mess around. Just wire it, man. Go foolproof. You could use you still have your router, your Wi-Fi router, right? But you just plug in for using anything crypto. Buy 2 hardware wallets, create seed on one, then restore same seed on the other. Place the second somewhere safe as a live backup. Never thought about that, but that is genius, J-Rob. So that way you always have a backup. Really smart guy. Randy, can you take vitamin D, zinc, C, fish oil all at the same time, or they have to be split for digestion? Yeah, you'll be fine taking them all at the same time. But if you're taking D, make sure you take K2. You do not take vitamin D by itself. Make sure you take K2, not K, K2. Vitamin D, you can actually take too much of it. I believe it's a fat-soluble vitamin, so you need to take some K2 with it. Hardware wallets are good for influencers with a referral code. See, poor man's investing knows. How's your zeolite progress and experiences as of today? I have to start a new regimen in March. I'll do that, and I'll do the couple other things I do too. March will be my month with extra fasting and all that kind of stuff. Shiba Inu. What's Shiba Inu got going on? Why are people excited about version 3? Why wouldn't RH make a version 4 to get more of the community FOMO buy again? Bob, you can come in a FUD if you want, but look, we need a version 3 to test to see if it's going to break or not. That's just how it is. You don't go launching something without trying to break it first. So let's try to break it. The blue light from your screen messes with your circadian rhythm and destroys the mitochondria in your eyes. I believe it. Here, any great stream. Nice rally last week. Hoping we can push above 6.5 cents and hold. I don't know. With this much liquidity, we lost a whole bunch of liquidity, which means that's why the price is moving around so much right now. It doesn't take much to go either way. We'll see. Everyone seems to think PLS is going on fire sale due to ratio trading pre-bridge, but with Power City's new loan protocol, like liquid loans for PLSX, I'm hoping that will change the narrative. It does change. Excuse me. It does change it some, but how long is it going to take for them to launch PLSX or have the version of liquid loans on Power City? Is it going to be 2 months? I mean, Liquid Loans already said it's going to be at least 2 months. Sandy says, I had a VW Cabrio. It was an awesome car. Man, those were nice. Just put the top down and go for a ride. I love my Grid Plus lattice. What is that for the grounding? I'm just guessing. How much did you make from Hex Investment? Ballpark estimate of 500, higher or lower than that? Bob Mueller, it's none of your business. I'm not going to say that publicly. I'm not a fucking fool. Thank you. Bob, a troll. Call sacrificers pleds and FUDs PulseChain. Yeah. I heard the Shiba Inu community likes PulseChain. Awesome. Bring it on. Very modestly, I sacrificed PulseChain day one. I have over 1 billion Pulse. I will not have no need to take profits till we do 1,000x. I respect everyone's personal circumstances. I'm in for the long run. Umberto, the great thing is with Liquid Loans, you never have to take profits. You could just take loans, and that's it. You know, if you do get liquidated, you still have your loan. If the price goes up, you have the loan plus you have your coins. You can pay off with more expensive PulseChain. I drove the Cabrio to the Keys, top down the whole time from Miami. Oh my God, gorgeous. Oh, okay. No, it's a hardware wallet. I keep asking. Yeah, I think it's a Grid Plus big. So it's big letters. Grid Plus Lattice one. All right, I'll check it out, Sandra. All right, guys, I am out of here. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I think I got another long day tomorrow.